Hello, welcome to Poplar, Bluff, Missouri, Temple Baptist Church. We are glad that you have joined us today for our devotional. We're going to be in 1 Kings chapter 12. I'm going to look at verse 8. You can look at verses 1 through 11 if you so desire. You're going to find out we'll get into what's going on as I go along. So, we've got a new king, and people have come and asked him for him to do something, and he's going to seek counsel, but he's not going to seek the right counsel that he should have got. In 12 and 8, but he forsook the counsel of the old men, which they had given him, and consulted with the young men that were growing up with him, and which stood before him. Okay, he had an opportunity to talk to the people that his father had talked to, and I know we've seen people who need help to face a difficulty situation. And what they do is, when I'm going to call it, they seek out counsel. They do what they call cherry picking. That sound familiar to you? They've already determined what they're going to do. They already done that, so they're going to search out and find a person or persons that will confirm their choice. And what you want to hear. And that's what they wanted to hear. So, okay, I got counsel, so now I know I'm right. I picked these out and all of that. And so when Solomon had died, his son Rehoboam became king. The people sent Jeroboam to speak on their behalf, and they complained that Solomon had heavily burdened them, and if Rehoboam would lighten their load, they would be his loyal subjects. Well, you don't want to just make a top-of-the-moment decision. Don't want this off the top of the head. So he takes 3 days to make a decision. And when the king consults the older men who had served Solomon, they agreed that with the people so he's going to look a different way. I want a different answer. So he asked his buddies. He asked his buddies who had advised him, and they advised him to work the people even harder. 3 days later, he comes back to the people, and he breaks the bad news to them. What we're looking at here is false advice leads to bad decisions, and it fueled a rebellion. It fueled a rebellion. Wise and godly counsel leads us to do what is good, kind, compassionate, and honorable. If I want to hear something, and I know people that will agree with me, then I go to them. But if I don't want to hear the right answer, there's people I know I better not go to, because they're going to give me different counsel. But when we seek wise counsel, the wise counsel of God, we're not going to go wrong. Seek God's counsel. Come be a part of our services here at Temple. We welcome you with open arms. We meet on Sunday morning. Our first worship service is at 8 o'clock. We have Sunday school at 9, and our second worship service is at 10, then Sunday night at 6, and Wednesday night at 7. May God bless you is our prayer.